Hello, everyone. My name is Adam. I'm from Minnesota. And today I'm going to tell you how a habit from childhood can ruin your life. But before that, please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our new videos. My father left us when I was a baby, so my mom raised me alone. She devoted all her time and attention to me. I cried a lot when I was little, and the only thing that comforted me was breastfeeding. I loved it so much that even when I grew older, I still demanded breast milk. Mom tried to stop it, but it wasn't going to happen. She decided to continue breastfeeding until I was old enough to give it up. When I turned 10, she asked me if I want to stop drinking her milk because I was a big boy. I was shocked by her words. I cried and begged her not to take my favorite drink away. She didn't mind at all because she believed that a mother's milk is good for a child at any age. Besides, it brought us closer. Don't think she literally breastfeeds me. No, she pours me milk in a bottle and I drink it during the day. Let me know in the comments what your favorite drink is. For me, there's nothing tastier than my mom's milk. Even though I have never seen my father, he paid child support on a regular basis. This allowed my mom to stay home and homeschool me. That's why I've never been to school before and never actually seen any other children. My mom was my only friend. I spent all my time with her and we had a great time. But when I turned 14, my father stopped helping us financially and my mom urgently found a job so we wouldn't end up on the street. She didn't want to leave me home alone, so I went to a regular school. Hit the like button if you remember your first day of school. I guess the first day of school is the most stressful one. However, the stress is stronger when you're 14. Everyone already knows what's what, unlike me. There were so many kids around. They were chatting, joking, laughing, and I was just standing there. Over these years, Mom didn't teach me how to make friends, but she prepared me very well for the school program. I was good at every subject. The teachers admired my intelligence and memory, so I quickly became their favorite. That was the reason I didn't get along well with my classmates. They thought I was a nerd, but it wasn't true at all. Studying was just easy for me. I was a weirdo and no one talked to me. The local bully, Frank McCorney, was always making fun of me. He called me Mama's boy because my mom used to pick me up from school. I felt uncomfortable during the breaks. The only thing I wanted to do was to go home to my mom. It's a good thing she gave me a bottle of her milk. After a couple of sips, I felt much better. Then I saw a girl, I think she was from another class. She was so pretty. I couldn't take my eyes off her. And then she came toward me, and my heart started racing.
Hi, I'm Liana. You look like you were drinking something delicious.
It's milk?
Chocolate?
No, my mom has normal milk. Does your mom have a chocolate one?
Funny. Anyways, I gotta go. See you.
I know about this feeling only from the soap operas my mom watches, but I knew right away that I had fallen in love. Too bad that there's not a chance she'll like me back. And what was funny about what I said? Later, I learned that the rest of the kids don't drink their mom's milk. I was confused. I came home and had to talk with my mom. Why am I the only one who drinks breast milk?
Most moms stop breastfeeding their child after 2 years old. They deprive them of important nutrients, and the child won't develop as much.
But I don't want everyone to think that I'm a milk sucker.
You're at the top of your class. Milk makes you smarter than everyone else. Why would you give it up?
Mom was right. It was stupid to give up milk because no one else drinks it. Besides, I love it so much. Later, I found out that it not only makes me smarter, but stronger as well. The next day, Frank came to me and started calling me Mama's boy again. It pissed me off so much, but he was twice my size. I controlled myself until he grabbed my milk bottle, saying, "Did Mommy give you milk? Is it cold? Let me warm it for you." I don't know what came over me, but I pushed him so hard, he fell several feet away from me. Everyone was staring at me in silence. Did he die? I didn't push him that hard. Frank barely got up and ran away in shame. Everyone started laughing. Apparently, I wasn't the only one he pissed off. The school soccer coach was passing by. I was so afraid he was going to take me to the headmaster. But instead, he asked me to try out for his team. I had never been interested neither in sports nor soccer before. However, I knew that the school loved their soccer players, so I decided to take a chance. I came for a trial practice and the coach took me in. He was impressed with my strength and speed, considering I was relatively small. He had never seen such results over his entire career. Then I realized that milk gives me super strength. The only thing milk didn't give me was the courage to go up and talk to Liana. I liked her a lot, but whenever I tried to talk to her, I'd always fall into a stupor. But I couldn't help thinking about her. I told my mom about it, but instead of support and advice, I heard reproaches.
You shouldn't even think about having a relationship with girls.
But why?
Someone your age must study to grow up and become a successful person to be able to take care of me.
It was the first time I saw my mom so unhappy. So I decided not to bring up the topic again. I showed good results in soccer and quickly became the captain of the team. I helped the team to make it to the final cup for their first time ever. An important school match was ahead of us at the end of the year. The coolest thing was that all of a sudden, people began to notice me at school. Everyone wanted to be friends with me and even invited me to parties. I didn't tell my mom about them though. At one of those parties, I saw Liana and decided to ask her out. To my surprise, she said yes.
To be honest, I liked you right away, but I was waiting for you to ask me out.
Soon, we even started dating. I was over the moon. I wanted to give Liana a present for her birthday and bought a silver necklace. I left it in my room and waited for the day to give it to her. But one day, I saw it on my mom's neck. Mom, I can give you another necklace, but this one's for Liana.
Who is Liana? I thought you bought it for your mother.
Liana's my girlfriend, and I wanted to give it to her for her birthday. And then, Mom got furious. She screamed at me that I was a traitor, and that I had traded her for some girl and I would definitely leave like my father, and I would forget her and leave her all alone. I tried to calm her down, but she wouldn't listen to me. She gave me a choice. Either I break up with Liana, or she would stop giving me milk. I couldn't believe it. How could she blackmail me with that? Milk gives me strength. Without it, I wouldn't be able to show such results in soccer and studying. I expected no such thing from her, so I grabbed my things and left the house. I didn't know where to go, and I went to Liana's. She asked me about what happened and why I was so sad. I couldn't hold it in any longer, and I told her everything. About the conflict, about breastfeeding. I thought finding out about breastfeeding would make her want to break up with me, but she was chill about it.
Well, drinking breast milk at your age is not okay. But your mom holds on to you because you're the dearest person to her. However, she has to let you go eventually because you have your own life now, but it doesn't mean you'll forget her.
Liana's words reassured me. Besides, she let me live in her attic while I was still trying to make peace with my mother. The final game was in a couple of days, and I was worried that I would fail without my mom's milk, and I would be kicked off the team because I was a loser, a waste of space. However, Liana kept encouraging me and believed in me. Game day came, but all my thoughts were only about the quarrel with my mom. I knew I did everything right, but I missed her so much. At the warm-up, I heard someone calling my name. I turned around and saw my mom. I was confused, but then I ran up to her. We looked at each other in silence, and she hugged me and cried.
I want to apologize for my selfish behavior. You're a grown-up, and you can have your own life. You don't have to be with me all the time.
I didn't mean to leave you. I love you. And I love Liana, but in a different way.
I'm glad that you found a girl, and I want to meet her after the game, and we could go somewhere together. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you milk.
But I didn't take it. This time, I decided that I'm a grown-up and should rely only on my own strength. Mom looked surprised, but there was a look of approval in her eyes. Even though I didn't drink my favorite milk, I was in a great mood because my mom and Liana were both watching me from the stands. I played an excellent game. They named me the best player, and my team won the state cup for the first time. I couldn't believe it, but as it turned out, milk had nothing to do with my results in sports and studies. Mom liked Liana very much, and we spent a lot of time together. Mom still jokes about milk, if I want to have some, but I gave up the habit. Well, that's my story. Hit the like button, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. It really motivates us a lot. Thanks for watching.